All right, so we got to talk about Stellar Blade. I'm sure you guys noticed. You've been watching my live stream with no commentary, part 1, part 2. And that's because I really want to get locked in to this game and really experience it for what it is. If I'm doing a live stream and I'm talking to you guys, then I cannot focus on the storyline. I cannot focus on the game. I have to focus on what you guys are typing and saying. So I don't want any distractions. There will be time when I'm going to play it the second time around, and then we'll talk about it as we go through it. But on this video, I want to kind of give you my brief feedback so far. Even though I know that I already made a video about this, but I now have put in like 9 hours, give or take. And within the first 9 hours, man, let me tell you, this game, it exceeds all of my expectations. When I played the demo, at first I thought maybe this is going to be like, type of Souls game or one of those hard games where you have to fight these relentless, difficult enemies, right? And that's not to say that the enemies are not difficult in this game. They are, but the difference here, Shift Up gives you the ability to change the difficulty, right? You can choose a storyline difficulty, you can choose a standard difficulty, or you can choose the hardest difficulty. So you do have that option, obviously. But one thing that that kind of blew me away about this game is it kind of starts slow in the beginning, right? So you understand the backstory of what's going on. And then later on in the middle, it picks up. And then it starts really showing its muscles, start flexing its muscles. The story is really intriguing. I think you guys are going to love the story about this game. The best way to describe this game, as I said earlier, it's like Bayonetta and Final Fantasy mixed together. And a little bit of Ghost in the Shell. It's kind of like that. Bayonetta, Final Fantasy mixed with Ghost in the Shell, and that's a great recipe for a great Japanese RPG, even though I know this is a Korean role-playing game, so we're going to have to call it KRPG, not JRPG. It's a Korean RPG. But it has the same elements that Japanese also have as well. Well, it's all Asia, right? Asia is Asia. Yes, there's different countries in Asia, but you know what I mean. It has the same style that the Asian video games and Asian anime has from, Shanghai, Hong Kong, China, Vietnam, Philippines, Japan, South Korea, right? So they have that same atmosphere to it, okay? And I like that. But I'm pretty much what I'm trying to say is this: if you love like Asian anime, whether it's Japanese anime, Korean anime, etc., right? Fill in the blanks. Indonesian anime, right? If you like Asian anime, I think you're gonna love this. Right? If you like Final Fantasy, you definitely gonna love this. If you love Bayonetta, you're gonna love this. I'm really hooked into this game. I like everything. I like the pacing of it. I like the art of it. I like the atmosphere of it. I like the combat. I love the mechanics of the game, including the upgrades on your suit, upgrades on all the different characters that are in the game. So there's tons of stuff here for you to really appreciate and indulge yourself with. And I'm not doing a review on this video. What I'm just basically doing is I'm giving you my first 9 hours, and then it's there's so much to really dive into this game and talk about this game. I really honestly don't understand people who actually are boycotting this game, people who actually are refunding this game. I mean, like I said on my previous video 2 days ago, 3 days ago, not only are you losing the benefits from PlayStation Plus, but you're also missing on a really great game on this game, which is the exclusive, PlayStation exclusive. So don't listen to those naysayers out there. This is a must buy. All right, this is a type of game you if you have a PlayStation and you don't play this, well, dude, it's like, then why did you buy a PlayStation? I mean, it's kind of like that. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, you know. You also have this ability to shoot a gun, right, with your drone. You can upgrade your drone. You can shoot rockets. You can shoot bullets. You can shoot other things, lasers. You can upgrade. There's various different upgrades here that you can do on your equipment. From your gear, you click on your gear. You can choose from combo attack, enhancement gear, protection gear, risk-taking gear. There's so many shield penetration gear, which is really great. This really gives you the ability to protect yourself even more. So, and then you have your exterior, which is your suit. And yes, there is a totally naked suit if you want it. So people who are talking about the censorship, well, is there anything censored here? I don't think so. So I don't know why everybody's complaining about a bunny suit. What do you care about the bunny suit? There's your bunny suit right there. Okay? There you have it. All right, so that's equipped. Let's see what else we got. Tactical packs. You can also do the same thing for your other characters. When you unlock certain gear, certain features, you can implement those features for your other characters like Lily, Adam, right? You can do the same thing for Adam. So the amount of features there are in this game for you to upgrade, it's relentless, man. There's tons of upgrades here. And here's a good part. When you finish this game, right? When you finish it, and you spend 30 plus, maybe 40 hours, depending on if you do the side missions, you can start again a brand new game. But the difference is this time, second time, when you start the brand new game, all of your equipment, all of your leveling up points, everything will carry over. So you're going to start very powerful, very strong. And then you can change the difficulty to a harder difficulty, or maybe to a standard difficulty. And you can do that and level up even more. So there's a replay value here on top of that. Same thing with the settings. There's tons of options here for your settings in terms of your gameplay mode. You got difficulty, story mode. Between story mode, normal mode, which is a hard mode. You can adjust the sensitivity on your controllers, vibration, aim correction, things like that. So there's like tons of stuff here. Adaptive triggers, sound, you can adjust the sound presets, right? Headphones, speakers. I usually choose the headphones. Same thing with the display. There's display settings here. You can adjust how much of gamma would you like to put. Graphics mode, you got prioritize performance, balance, and then prioritize resolution. I personally suggest prioritize performance. Performance is where you want to be at the 60 FPS, so this is what I choose. Motion blur, you can move it up and down. Camera shake, you can also adjust. I turn off the film grain, chromatic aberration, subtitles. I mean, there's tons of stuff here to do. There's your map. There's the open world right here for you to discover other things and do other side missions. And so, for those of you who are not familiar with this game, and that's what I'm trying to do in this video, and hopefully I'm not confusing you. Hopefully I'm doing the best I can here to explain this. Think of this game as Bayonetta, Ghost in a Shell mixed with Final Fantasy. Imagine if Bayonetta, Ghost in the Shell had like a baby with Final Fantasy, right? So imagine if Bayonetta, Ghost in a Shell had a baby with Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy gave birth to this game called Stellar Blade. So it has those elements, you know. It's not 100%, you know, Final Fantasy, but it definitely has Final Fantasy attributes there. So think of Ghost in a Shell, Bayonetta mixed with Final Fantasy, as if Ghost in a Shell, Bayonetta had a baby with Final Fantasy. And the end result is this game, this exclusive PlayStation 5 Stellar Blade. The acting is great, voiceovers, the art and the graphics are just top notch, man. This is a next generation graphics type game. You can tell that this is a really good graphics. The combat system's great. Really have no complaints about the combat system. It's excellent. The way you can have different combos in this game, which I will show you right now, like right here. Evade, hit, evade. Lock on the enemy. It's like a square, triangle, circle. And you can also mix it up with your gun if you have any ammo, but I don't have any ammo right now. Another thing that I like is the looting. There's a lot of looting you can do in this game. You can loot many boxes, and I would recommend that you don't rush through it, that you loot everything, that you check everything, look in every corner, check the map. You can scan the area by pressing the touchpad, and you scan everything, and you can look up and see what's where, and take your time and collect everything, because when you collect more material, then you can use that material to upgrade your suit, to upgrade your drone, to upgrade your equipment. So there's, you know, you don't want to rush through this game. You want to take your time, no rush, just take your time, take it easy, right? The combat system, it's really what really appeals to me in this game, because it makes sense, right? And once you understand the combat system and how it works and how to execute these moves, the game becomes even more fun. But this is something you will have to practice. You have to play the game. You got to lock in. It's like Dr. Disrespect says, you have to lock in the game in order for you to get really good at it. And that's essentially what I've been doing. And I know you guys want me to do a live stream where you can see me like this. I get that. I understand that. And eventually we will. But right now I needed to like lock in. I needed to focus. Now that I'm 9 hours into the game, now that I understand like the basics of this game, the mechanics of the game, now that I understand how to level up, how to use different combos, now that I understand the story of the game, the characters, the world of this this game and the universe of this game, now everything's sinking better and it's just more enjoyable. So for whom is this game really meant? It's really meant for those of you who love action adventures with a really good story. For those of you who love those types of games like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, Ghost in the Shell, and Final Fantasy. It has all of those elements. And like I said, if you love Japanese action role-playing type games, you're gonna love this. Now, this is a Korean, very first Korean PlayStation 5 exclusive, and it shift up, and I'm really starting to like this studio, man. I can't wait to see the Stellar Blade 2, the sequel, which I'm pretty sure there will be a sequel. Can't wait to see like progression of the story. Can't wait to see how this game runs on the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is gonna look even better, right? Can't wait to see how Stellar Blade 2 is going to be when it comes out on PlayStation 5 Pro or PlayStation 6, you know, whenever that is. And look, man, I don't want to butcher this video. Like I said, I'm really trying to like give you guys my honest thoughts. I know I didn't prepare the notes, and I know people want me to prepare the notes, and I just want to like tell you like from here, tell you from my head to tell you so far how I feel about the game. 9 hours in, and I gotta tell you, man, I'm really liking this game. I highly recommend this. Here we go again. PlayStation 5, man. Unstoppable Force, Helldivers 2, Rise of the Ronin, which I still have to finish. Rise of the Ronin, I haven't finished Rise of the Ronin. We have this Stellar Blade. We got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you know. Someone mentioned that to me. I forgot about that. So, you know, this is a must-have, man, in your collection. If you love PlayStation, like, this is a must-have. You know, this is something you need to buy. This is not something, like, there's no debate. Like, you got to have this. Let's just put it that way. So I love it, man. Listen. So far, I want to give this game 10 out of 10. I know. I know some of you are going to be, whoa, really? Yep. But that's my opinion. So far, man, I'm really digging it. Listen, you can tell that I like this game because you can see when you watch my live streams, I'm really into it. If I'm hooked, I want to end the video by saying this. If I'm hooked in with the game in the first hour, that's it, man. I know I already like it. I knew ever since I played the demo, I knew. And I said to my friend Cameron, I said to him, this is it. I'm hooked. I love this game. Stellar Blade. Love it. And I'm going to get it. And I'm going to buy it. And I did. Same thing with Rise of the Ronin, man. Once I got hooked on it, that's it. You know. So, yeah, guys, you do not want to miss this. Highly recommend this game. Take your time. Don't rush. Yes, it starts kind of slow in the beginning, but once you get into it, man, once you lock in, this game becomes even more enjoyable, and you can't put the controller down because you want to see what happens next. But don't rush through this game. Take your time. You know. So anyway, I know it's a very long video, 20 minutes, I know, but listen, guys, I there's so much that I want to say. There's so much I wanted to cover here to talk about this game. Listen, don't listen to those guys, you know, listen. about the suit. Nothing is censored here. I just showed you that you can have the almost naked skeleton type suit. Almost. People who bitch and moan about the censorship, I think these are just... it makes you wonder, who are these individuals? I don't consider them gamers. I don't think they're gamers. I don't know where they're coming from. I think they're just one of those guys who's just looking for attention. They're looking for, to stir shit up. These are just like troublemakers out there, malicious troublemakers. These are the individuals that you need to stay away from, man. These are the individuals that you need to just avoid at any cost. Just avoid them and don't listen to them. Who should you listen? Listen to a guy who actually bought the game, who actually plays it. I got it from, Gamefly. Got it. Listen to the guy who actually has it, who's passionate about the games. Don't listen to some, yayos out there. They don't even play video games, right? There's those types of guys too. I know I'm a legitimate gamer. I don't need anybody to tell me otherwise. I know I am. And I'm telling you, this is the type of game you want to play. Don't listen to those naysayers out there. All right? This is the type of game you want to play. Avoid those big-time YouTubers. They're just trying to exploit the subject so they can get the views and profit. Shift Up already sold millions and millions of copies of this game. They're already doing great. So they're like satisfied. And it's ranked top 3 of PlayStation 5 exclusives. Top 3. So it's among top 3. So, yeah. This will be a game of the year, man, easily. In my opinion. I think Stellar Blade has a good potential to be a game of the year, in my opinion. Anyway. There you have it. This is my opinions. Listen, man, I'm really hooked on this game. So, I love it. I don't know what else to tell you.